Hi, I'm Lindsay and I'm the CEO for Carpets for Communities. Carpets for Communities is a social enterprise working with economically disadvantaged mothers and children in Cambodia to help them break out of the cycle of poverty. We do this by helping mothers set up small micro businesses and enabling them to return their children to school. We believe that education is the key to breaking the cycle, but without a steady income for mothers, children in Poipet are unlikely to attend school. Poipet is one of the poorest regions in Cambodia, with 60% of its inhabitants being economic migrants looking to make a living from cross-border trade. Hundreds of women and children are at the border every day, pulling carts loaded with goods or people, scaling fish in the Thai markets, or begging from tourists. Engaging in such work increases vulnerability to human trafficking and sexual exploitation for both mother and child. CFC was founded with the clear purpose to break the cycle of poverty that represses families. When we started the project, we met with families to discuss why their children were not attending school and how we could help them. The mothers told us that they needed a job. This extra income allows them to feed their families and allow their children to study instead of begging on the streets of Poipet. In this meeting, it became clear that women were the key to achieving our mission. At the start of our project, we employed different women in the community to make handmade eco-friendly carpets. We then shipped these carpets to Australia and sold them to personal contacts and at small market stores. One of our requirements is that women start sending their children to school the very next day of starting our project. This is possible because we start paying the women from the first day they join our project. This means that within 48 hours, the lives of families are significantly improved after joining CFC. Each extra year of schooling increases a person's wage by 10%, yet 72 million females globally are missing out on a basic education. It is clear that education is necessary to make a difference to the lives of children in Poipet. This is why we focus our project on empowering women to support their families and send their children to school immediately. As CFC grew, we started to sell in retail stores and at larger markets throughout Australia. We're working with around 40 mothers to produce the carpets. It was at this point that we realised the dependency that we had created in Poipet, and we started to think about how we could become more sustainable and have a bigger impact on the community. This is when we came up with the exit strategy to transition families after 1 year of carpet production to independent micro businesses. Entrepreneurship offers the best opportunity to create sustainable financial solutions for people. We have now finalised a program and have helped families to set up pig farms, mushroom farms, small grocery shops and cricket farms. These families now run their business independent of CFC and have the ability to feed their families and keep their children in school. Encouraging entrepreneurship in Poipet is challenging. Currently in Cambodia, 48% of women are illiterate. However, of our families, 85% of our mothers are unable to read or write Khmer. This makes becoming economically secure and independent for our families an almost impossible task. During the year we employ the families to produce carpets, we help the women to gain skills to support them in the future. They receive financial planning sessions, assistance with developing business plans and budgets, alongside livelihood training from our social worker. By providing the support, women can accurately monitor the progress of their businesses, manage their family's expenses, and successfully plan for their family's future. This training is key in order to successfully set up their businesses. EF joined our project in 2008. In the past, her 7 children irregularly attended school because they had to work at home and look after their brothers and sisters. Now, all of her children under the age of 15 go to school regularly. In the past, EF was a cart pusher on the Poipet border. Her income was very dependent on the season, and her financial situation kept her children at home. However, during the year of her time making carpets, EF was able to feed her family and send her children to school. She was also able to get the medical assistance to keep them healthy. She also saved some money to set up her own recycling business. She now cycles the village daily on her small bike to collect rubbish from the community, which she can sell in town. Although the family is now able to support all their children through high school, it proves still impossible for these families to send their children to university. Due to this need, CFC set up a scholarship program and is now supporting 3 students through university. One of them is EF's son Prembri, who is now studying medicine. Support from Project Inspire would enable us to roll out the program to a newly established village on the outskirts of Poipet. This village is lacking basic infrastructure and social services. There is currently no support there for women, especially those wanting to start their own micro-enterprise. Once we provide families with the initial support to start creating handicrafts, they can then be self-sustainable and running their own successful business within a year. Thank you for your time, and for more information, visit our website, carpetsforcommunities.org.